I don't want you to flatten it because that'll look awkward, right? I don't want you to flatten it that way because that'll look too thin. Kind of round it out, and you're going to kind of guesstimate how wide that is. So this is that fakey kind of part that we're going to do, okay? So the top of the sleeve, let's say at 6.5, I would take my little ruler and I would pivot it so it's 6.5, and maybe the top of the sleeve. I kind of have to imagine here. Since this is a semi-fitted t-shirt, I'm going to assume the sleeve is also kind of semi-fitted. If you've got a boxy t-shirt, assume the sleeve is probably boxy as well. Okay? So think about gravity. The top of the sleeve is probably going to be closer to her arm, and the underneath side, if there's any extra room in there, is going to fall away from her arm. Can you imagine gravity making that happen? So kind of keep that sort of thing in mind. Okay. I also do like to draw in that little S curve as well. Okay. So do you see how using a Croquis can help us get our drawings done very quickly, fairly accurately, and they look a little sexier. Make sense? Right? So you have almost 20 minutes. I want you to see if you can find with your partner those 11 points, and it should be really fast. I want you to see if you can quickly plot those 11 points in pencil, quickly sketch them in, and then you'll go home and you're going to ink them. You don't need any more information than those 11 points, correct? Because you already should at this point hopefully know if you have a crew neck or a binding neck, if you have double needle or overlock or neck tape, right? You should know what all the other details are like. All you need is those 11 points to finish this drawing. You think you can handle that? Yeah? Let's talk homework really fast. What's your homework? What do you think? Finish. Okay. Ultimately, I do want you to write your name on them. I would like you to write down which one is flat on the table versus the fitted one. Hopefully it should be obvious to me and obvious to you. I love it when you turn in work like this. Why? Protects it from the weather, from, I have 3 kids, a dog, 2 cats, and some birds. I'm going to be bringing these home to grade, so sorry, I have a zoo. Protect your own work. I will do my best to protect your work as well. So please plan on turning in all physical work to me like this. You'll be happier. And then when you're done and you get it back, you can put it in your notebook, and it keeps it protected for your own self. Okay? So finish. Whatever you didn't finish today, you'll ink for homework. If you don't, and if you really